All right, to all my fellow gear sluts out there, this is Michael Tiemann of Manifold Recording, and inspired by James Lugo and his fearless use of the video camera, I'm here shooting a little video in anticipation of a wonderful salon that we'll be putting on Sunday, November 3rd, which is tomorrow. Here you can see one of the views of the video cameras we'll be using to broadcast, and in the background you can see there's the amazing control room of Manifold Recording. But we're going to stick in the music room, which is right here, and we're going to see what's going on. So let's start by pulling back and looking at our selection of room microphones. Here you can see a Neumann 149 paired up with a DPA, and these are going to provide a recording workshop with information about the different characteristics between the Neumann and the DPA microphones. These are our distant room mics. We've got some other room mics across on the other side of the room. Here you can see we have a Sanken C100K, which just does absolute magic with room acoustics. It's a very high frequency range, allows us to collect some really great sounds from the room. So here's a little shot of the room just to remind you what things look like here. There's kind of a distant shot of the whole scene. So this is the main recording room that we'll be using, and here you can see a magnificent Börsendorfer concert grand piano. It's a 280, and so it's a 9-foot concert grand. And let's go take a look at that, and let's also take a look at some of the microphones that we'll be using. Up here we've got a couple of Coles ribbon microphones. Let me get those in focus. There we go. So those are going to be swung in so that we can hear what the piano hammers sound like with ribbons. Our normal favorite for picking up the hammers are these Schoeps little microphones right there. These Schoeps have become our favorite over period of time, but in the recording workshop we're going to compare and listen to a lot of different choices, and who knows, we may go with the Schoeps, we may go with something else. So in addition to the Schoeps, we've also got a pair of DPA compact cardioids here right over the harp, and this is also something that we have really grown to love as a sound. But just for fun and balance and education, we're also listening to a Royer SF12 stereo ribbon microphone in basically the same position. Again, the idea of this recording workshop is to help attendees really sample all the different varieties of mic positions, microphone characteristics, preamps, etc., so that they can better tune their ears to what they hear when they're listening to their favorite classical piano recordings. So there's the Schoeps in the Royer. There you can see in the distance the Schoeps, and if we peek around here again, there's our Coles ribbon microphones in the back. Now at the tail of the piano we are going to be comparing a Schoeps with a DPA microphone, picking up that end, and here you can see those lovely bass strings of the concert grand doing its thing. And there they go, all the way back to the hammers. Now right up here, we've got a bunch of ribbon microphones that are all pointed away from each other to give us a kind of a tree. And this will give people an opportunity to really hear what a tree of ribbon microphone sounds like. We have this is the tree that we normally use if we want to do an LCR recording. There we've got DPA microphones. We often put the ball in front of the center. Could put it on all three, but we usually put it on the center, and that's our normal choice for the tree configuration. From this perspective, you can begin to see those Neumann microphones. There they are in focus in the back, paired up with the DPAs. And looking back here, you can now see all the wonderful hardware that we have. And if I pull back a little bit farther, you can see another camera perspective that we'll be putting into use. right there. So we're all looking forward to showing people what we can do at our recording workshop, and we will be webcasting this whole performance on a Google Hangout on the 3rd, starting at 5 p.m. So if you're interested in hearing the Börsendorfer 280 Concert Grand played by Kimiko Ishizaka playing Bach's Well-Tempered Clavier, then do come join us. You can go to the Mirrorverse, which is mirrorverse.com, and there's a link that'll take you to the Google Hangout. Just go look at that Hangout event, say that you're going, and as if by magic, when 5 o'clock comes around, your web browser will wake up and say, hey, come join the Hangout, and you can join us here at Manifold Recording. So, without further ado, this is Michael Tiemann signing off and saying, have a great day, and see you soon. Bye.